Hi, it's Sarah Berry from stampwithsarah.co.uk. Today I'm going to show you how to make this really simple but stunning Christmas card using the snowflake dies. Now these 3 snowflake dies are from the Seasonal Layers Thinlits die collection, which is 143751, and we are going to pair that up with the coordinating stamps in the stamp set Colourful Seasons. So I've already cut these 3 snowflakes out. I've used thick Whisper White cardstock, and I'll just need to take the pricking tool from the Take Your Pick tool and pop these pieces out. Alternatively, you could use the die brush, but this is quite therapeutic, isn't it? You can hold it up in midair, or you can use it on a foam mat as well. But I used a thick cardstock because I wanted something quite substantial to take all of these holes really, and just to keep the snowflake together. So you can see how easily they popped out. Now the next one. Okay, so now I've done that, you'll need to make sure you sweep all of the little white pieces onto your floor. So the next stage in this card is this square layer. I've cut that out already. These are both from the Squares collection of dies. You get the scallop edges and the straight edges, and these two matte and layer nicely together. Just gives you that subtle scalloped edge. If you're wondering, this is mint macaron and Whisper White, just thin Whisper White. So for this, I'm going to place my die cut on my grid paper. If you wanted to, you could do this and then you could do this colouring and then die cut it out, but it doesn't matter which way you do it. I'm just doing this for speed really. So I've got my Coastal Cabana, mint macaron and soft sea foam, and the blends that coordinate with all of these stamps. So you'll want to use the brush tip on the blend, nice point, and colour about 1/3 of the paper. Don't be shy about doing this. You really want to flood that cardstock with this pen. Alright, next one is mint macaron. You need to work quickly with this really, because the alcohol in the pens will dry, and it's the wet alcohol that will mix these colours together. So we don't want a definite line of where one colour starts and one colour ends. We want definitely like an ombre and a gradual colour change. Now I'm going to work my way back up the square. There we go. So as you can see, there is a gradual colour. This is how this one turned out. This will start to look a little bit different as it dries over time. So that's it for the blends. You want to take your multi-purpose adhesive, or your snail and glue this onto that scallop. On the bottom of that will be some foam pads. For a square, I'll just do the corners and then one in the centre. So this is the card base, just a standard C6 card that has the white layer on the front and then a white layer inside. So now I'm going to do some stamping, and the inside is really simple. We just take the 2 snowflake stamps from the Colourful Seasons stamp set and do a mixture of these 3 inks, just so they coordinate with the front of the card, and then it's all tied in. I personally like to do a little bit of stamping down in the corners. I can never send a card with a blank insert in it, really. I'm going to leave the mint macaron out and put these 2 away. Okay, so now it's the front. The message I've chosen is, may your Christmas sparkle with joy and happiness. And it's from the stamp set Christmas Pines. On this sample, I've actually stamped it in black, which is the Memento black ink pad. But at class, we made these cards, and one lady, Anne, stamped it in one of the colours, and I thought that was really lovely too. So I'm going to copy Anne. I'm still going to offset my greeting, and if you notice, I've not stuck down this square layer. I've just positioned it where it will actually be stuck, and then I know where I can stamp the sentiment, rather than stamping this onto the card, and then if I go wonky or I don't have enough ink on it, I haven't wasted the card. So I'll only stick it down once I know I'm happy with it. There we go. So now we can stick this. I love these colours for snowflake cards. I think they look lovely together. Next, we can take the backings off of these foam pads and place this in position. Okay, now we can bring in our snowflakes. I'm just gluing them with the glue dots, placing one in the centre. Like that. And then to cover up the glue dot, I'm going to use some of our rhinestones. Now I could leave them just completely, just silver, just as they come. But if you take any of our blends, you can actually colour these rhinestones. Now this is a blue, so it's going to be very, very subtle. This card I made previously, I coloured in the mint macaron. and the bright lights actually might not pick it up as well, but there is just a subtle change there. We'll use the putty end of the Take Your Pick tool. You'll want to give your rhinestones a little time to dry, and you could probably give them a second coat of this, of the colour. How easy is that tool there to pick up your rhinestones? It's a perfect stocking filler too. So there you are, there's the second card I've made. I love that the snowflakes are just sat there with the glue dots, so we've not got all of this wet glue, which is quite hard to get a little tiny blob, and they don't really need anything else to glue them down. I like that they are sort of shaped and sort of coming off of the page. It gives you that 3D look there. So I hope you've enjoyed my card today. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to get in touch with me and I will happily help you. If you have enjoyed my video today, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a like. Thank you. I'll see you again soon. Bye.